Welcome to another episode of a Different Perspective podcast. I am your host, Mike Green. Today, we're going to be talking about a subject that's really taboo in the black community, which is mental health. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Bass for putting this together.
Not bad.
But you know, I've been knowing Chris CB for a while. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing CB for a while, and we've talked, and some of the stuff that she told me, it was mind blowing as far as like the stuff that she deals with, and for me, because I don't deal with certain things, it was kind of hard for me to understand where other people is coming from. But thanks to my wife and different people that are in my life, I'm able to get a real different perspective.
Yeah.
So I feel like, this is a conversation that needed to be had. And I
I want to
appreciate
talk
you for
about it.
coming, first of all, and being transparent, because some folks won't share
I just
what they
wanted to
go
talk
through.
about it.
You know what I'm saying? So thank you.
It's no problem.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You childish, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, first of all, man, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm CB. Y'all probably know me as the makeup artist, the hookah girl, the girl that do t-shirts, all that, the crazy girl, everything.
Look, let's start off with that. Let's start off with that. Why do you think they call you a crazy girl? Is it justified,
Yeah.
or why is it justified?
From fighting, growing up, I had issues like anger issues. I had anger issues like I be ready to spaz out. I don't know. So coming from childhood to me growing up now,
Yeah.
I had an incident where I did a little, you know.
No, we don't know.
I got an open case on me right now, so I can't speak on it.
Oh,
Like,
okay. But you got in
oh,
trouble.
yeah.
Yeah. So look, let me ask you this, man. When like how was your upbringing? Like what was it like for you growing up? Did you
My
have
mom
both
and
parents?
my mom
How
and
was
daddy
it?
was married, but my daddy ended up going to jail when I was 4, for murder.
Yeah.
So he took his plea, like, they gave him manslaughter. He was supposed to have 25 to life, but he ended up doing 18. I went to college, got into law school, and then me and him started working on his case. Like, we found so much wrong with his case. Man, I was sending, like, the paperwork to the courts back in Louisiana. I was just pushing it. And they had finally gave him parole. And right during the time of that, a whole lot had happened.
Hold
So,
on. Hold on.
yeah,
Hold on. Hold on. We ain't just finna skip past that. Like you was 18 and you helped your daddy get out of jail?
yeah. From 18 to 24, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Man,
was
that's
that
what's up, man.
yeah, I'm daddy's little girl. Like high school, I did powerlifting because my daddy did it.
Yeah.
Like I was bad, so my dad was like, "You need to find something to do. Like don't follow my bad footsteps." So I'm like, "Okay." When I got to high school, I was just like, "I'm gonna do powerlifting."
Yeah.
I did it for 4 years. I had broke records and everything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You look strong as hell. No, but for real though, man, like being 18, how did you like what was the process like? Because first of all, it's grown people that don't know the
Right,
law or
right.
how to deal with the law. So to be 18, like how did that all start?
I was supposed to go to school for cosmetology,
Yeah.
but I was just ready for my dad to come home. Like he was supposed to be, well, I was supposed to be 30 when he got out.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, hell no, I'm ready for him to come home now. Like,
Yeah.
so he was just telling me, like, CB, I need you to do this. I need you to send this to the courts. I'm sending some letters home, send it to these people, jurisdiction, everything. Like, he had me doing everything. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to school.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting a scholarship and I went straight to Southern. So me and my professor, we was cool. So I was telling him about my pops and stuff. He was like, give me his stuff. I'm gonna show you what to do. He started showing me like everything that was wrong with the case. I'm calling my dad like, Dad, this. So daddy was like, send it off, send it off. We was just sending paperwork. Man, I was going back to Louisiana every other day.
Yeah.
Them people, man, I got on them people nerves. Like he was everywhere. So every time I found my dad again, I'm calling them people. Where my dad is? Where my dad is? He good? He good?
Yeah.
So as time went on, I just started getting into the law for real. Like okay. And then 2020, everything just started coming like But he got denied parole the first time because of nail clip.
Yeah.
So you know they was just on some trying to pick.
Yeah.
Like we done found everything wrong with your case. Now they just trying to pick with him.
Yeah.
So I was mad, like, oh, I had flashed out so bad, and he was just like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna come up for parole again. Like, don't even trip.
Yeah.
Then the next year he ended up getting parole. Like, yeah. So they called me, and at the time of them calling me, I was having a mental breakdown. Like, I ended up going to a psych ward and missed all that.
So look, man, look, let's take it back. Growing up, your daddy in jail at 4, so it's just you and your mama.
No, it's 8 of us. It's 9 of us, but 8 of us grew up together.
With your mama.
Mhm.
Are you the oldest?
I'm
Where you
number
at?
5.
Number 5. What kind of relationship did you and your mom have?
It was. She wanted the best for us, and I was hard headed. So it was like we was butting heads. Like I wanted my daddy. I didn't want her. I wanted my daddy. So it was like I know she trying to do the best she can, but she couldn't tame me. Cause I
Yeah.
was every bit of my daddy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gave her a hard time. I know. Not think about it. Yeah. Like I gave her a hard time.
When you say you gave her a hard time, like what kind of? You look bad
I was.
now. You get what I'm saying? You look like you a troublemaker now, but like I can just imagine what kind of child
No,
was you
I'm not
then?
no. I'm not no bully, and I don't start stuff first.
Yeah.
Like I'm really
Now I know you cool and laid
yeah.
back, but it's
But you got me,
you
you
crazy.
mess with my siblings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just always either I'm tired of with my friends and they drama or somebody won't fight and I'm not finna say no, like, let's go. So it was more me always fighting. Like my mama always got to call me fighting. Like I wasn't stealing, mess with no the boys, none of
Yeah.
that. I was just fighting. Like
Do you attribute that to the fact that your dad was locked up?
yeah, I was mad as hell. I was mad at him at one point, like he'll try to call and tell me what not to do. Like, how you gonna tell me what not to do and you in jail? Like,
Yeah.
so it was always that type of. And then in college, I had a bad fight. Like, 6 girls tried to jump me, and boiling water was thrown.
So what was that all about? Like what you fighting for in college? First of all, what type of student was you in college?
I
Like
was
was you a
good. I had
good?
a 3.7. That's crazy. I know. Yeah, I had a 3.7 in school for criminal justice and
But
fighting.
but
That's
but
crazy.
so look, this my thing. It has to be something more than just your dad leaving. You know what I'm saying? For you to be that angry.
I was, cause it was like they hit the newspapers. They hit the news. Like,
Yeah.
so in school, they was just on that, yeah, your dad a killer. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wasn't back then talking about, oh, yeah, I caught a body, this and that. It was just, that's what my family came from, violence. So
Yeah.
they know a bell, they know, oh, Lord. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, golly. So now we all done carry this name. So when people, they just automatically, you violent,
Yeah.
you this and that. So the name that we had as a family growing up, it was already just bad. So I'm defensive. Like you ain't finna come at me like that off some you heard about my daddy.
Yeah.
So growing up, it was just like your dad a murderer. In school, it was just like, all right, say it again.
Man,
Like
what type of impact did that have on your mental though? You know what I'm saying?
it. I stabbed a dude with some scissors in his hand. Like I had it on my mind. Like I'm gonna go to school and he tell me this again today. I'm gonna stab him, and that's what I did. So I was really like mad. I was mad because I'm just like, Daddy, you could have stayed home that night. Like my mama had a dream of the whole situation.
You mind telling the story?
No,
All
cause
right.
yeah,
Huh?
them people. That's
Yeah.
my daddy's story to tell.
Yeah. So that you stabbed somebody with a pair of scissors.
Yep, in his
What was the
hand.
repercussion for that?
I got suspended. They tried to charge me, but my mama came up there. I got
What
suspended.
grade you was in?
Six, six, yeah, 6th or 7th grade. That's when my mama knew. Oh Lord, she got a problem. Cause I was mad. Cause like, don't do that. Like,
So look, did you go and get help?
then no. You know, back then the parents, you know, she gonna be all right, you know, or
And you know something, that's what a lot of us,
yeah, they
a lot
hide.
of a lot of us as black
Yeah,
parents do.
yeah, don't
That's why
hide
I'm
your
glad we
trauma.
having this conversation, because bro, you see Lil John bad. This nigga lighting cats on fire.
Something wrong with
This
him.
nigga
Like
is
you
gonna
need
be a serial killer
to,
pretty soon.
yes.
Don't act like you don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Like you need to take him to get help now.
Yeah.
Catch it now. But I wish I would have went then. Like
So when was like the first time you got like in trouble enough to say, hey, oh, it's something's wrong? You know what I'm saying? For you to know for yourself, like, hey, something's wrong.
in trouble wise, I say when I, you know, caught this case, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
So all the other crazy stuff you done did up until now, you didn't think, you thought that
I
was,
just felt like, you know, I can't go get help. I didn't know no resources. I didn't know who to talk to then about that. Like in college, I wasn't reading the signs.
you just,
I was just going. I'm gonna fight you.
yeah.
I'm gonna feel better. We're gonna shake hands. We're gonna go about our business.
So look, being a young black lady, do you feel like it's a bunch of women that suffers with that
Yeah.
and don't want to admit it?
Women gonna suffer with that anyway, cause you either got childhood trauma, you done got molested or something by a close friend, family member. You can't say cause no, I'm just saying like you can't say cause they gon' whose side they really gonna be on. Like nobody wanna hear that, and your mama or your daddy don't wanna hear like, oh, I got molested by a family member. Like
Yeah.
so they cover it up. Like I done had people around me, you know, telling me their story about that, and it's like, damn, how you tell them to go get help when we all the same age? Like you can't.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, not having that in college, and I feel like they should have those on campuses, like a
Like some type of
therapist.
aid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people really be about to commit suicide and stuff.
So look, you know, what are some of the, you know, when we talk about mental health, it's people deal with so many different things, right? What are some of the things you've been diagnosed as what?
Bipolar mania disorder, schizophrenia, and then I'm epilepsy, so
What's mania disorder?
bipolar mania disorder.
Yeah.
That's like the worst bipolar you can have. Like I could be sitting here with you right now
Yeah.
and just flash out.
And kill me.
No, I don't want to kill you. No, I don't want to kill you. You ain't did me nothing that bad.
No, but
I do get that mad though. Like in my head, like if somebody really make me mad, I already done killed them in my head, like type shit. I swear, I'm not lying. So if I tell my pops and them like, well, they
so
know.
so look, let me ask you this, because I got to know. What type of stuff would trigger you? You get what I'm saying?
Um, I don't let nothing trigger me now. So it's like, but my ex, that'll be a trigger. Like if I'm getting into it with somebody and they bring that up,
Yeah.
I'll flash. I've been a get your one, cause now you playing.
Yeah.
Or like my grandma, she passed away, where she ended up getting killed in the nurse home. So I don't really like, don't play with me like that. Or my daddy, like that's my biggest trigger.
But you know, we've talked, you know what I'm saying? And I've chopped it up with you, man. The same way I am on social media is me
In person, yeah.
every day.
That's how I am
You
though.
get what I'm saying?
They
Like
love
there's
me, I
no
swear.
changing. Like this is the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I speak to you the same way.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing I really want you to remember, man, people only have the power that you give them.
Yeah, and I had to learn that.
And I told you a long time ago, man, stop giving your power away.
Mm-hmm.
My wife told me something, man, that was powerful. She say when people when it's over with and you tired of dealing with people or they, you know, you ready to get on, the best thing you can do is cut a person off.
And not go silent. Go
Go
silent.
silent. Man, people really don't know, man. Like that'll kill a person.
You don't say
Bro,
nothing
let
bad.
them see you on social media today and then they wake up tomorrow and they blocked. They gonna lose their mind.
I don't block you. I want you to see me do great. Uh-huh. I want you to see me. You block me, I won. You block me, I won. But you gonna see me some way, somehow.
Yeah.
So I don't block people.
But see, they're still giving them access to you, man.
They gonna have access regardless because everybody got a backup page. Somebody around them gonna show you, oh, look at CB. Somebody gonna bring it up.
Yeah, let them see it like that. But you're not gonna have access to come to my page no more.
Now,
You
this
gonna
the
miss
thing,
that.
if they-
You gonna miss that access.
If I don't block them and they're on my page,
Yeah.
you bothered. I ain't finna watch you if I ain't bothered.
Facts.
Come on now. That's why it make me feel good. Like, you come on my page, watch me. You don't like me or you didn't judge me about my past or whatever the case may be. But you on my page watching me.
Yeah.
So I must be doing something that interests you. Like,
But yeah, man, you still though, man.
but I
Take your
understand
power
that too.
back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give nobody your peace. People don't understand, bro. Your peace is more important than anything.
You know what's crazy? I'm so at peace with my life. Like, with all that I've been through, I can really truly say I'm really at peace. Like, I'm really happy with everything that's going on.
So let me ask you this: how did you come to that point? What kind of help did you get? What did you take? First of all, I know they put you on some type of medicine.
Abilify,
What's that?
psych medicine.
I know, but like, what? How does it?
It calms me all the way down. Like, I be so mellow, but I be tired. Like,
It drains you.
it's, oh my God. Like, now I'm good to where I can go without it.
Yeah.
But if I know I'm gonna have like a mental breakdown, I hurry up take my medicine. Or like if I'm in the house, I just sometimes just spaz out sometimes.
Yeah.
Or if I go by my pops and I be in the kitchen or something,
Yeah.
I just get mad. He be like, "You done took your medicine?" I'm like, "No, take that medicine."
Yeah.
But it's like they know, so it's like it's just I don't want my mind to feel like I need that medicine every day.
Yeah.
Cause what if they run out one day? Well, then what? Like I got to learn how to not use it.
So first of all, I know being that this is such a taboo conversation that people don't want to have, like, when did you realize, like, hey man, I really need help and I need to go get the help? Was it when they put you in the psych ward and then you came out from the medicine, or was it on your own accord, like, hey man, I need help, let me go get some help?
You know, 2020, my grandma got killed. So they really had like took a toll on me because I got to the hospital 15 minutes late. Like my sister called me, I was 15 minutes out and she flatlined.
Yeah.
And I just feel like my sister just screaming like she waiting on you, she been waiting on you, you not even here.
Yeah.
First off, I was ready to unlive the woman that did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like my mind was already made up. Like I'm gonna go to that nursing home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that woman.
Yeah.
So it was just like my mom and them already had knew. I had just got a new car. My car wouldn't start. I was supposed to leave that night.
Yeah.
The car wouldn't start, bro. So my friend was just like, go to bed. We gonna figure it out in the morning. Went to sleep, prayed about it. I still woke up on the same type of time. My mama called me and was like, "It's not looking good, whatever." With the woo, bro. The car still would not start. So we had to go to AutoZone outlet. We get there. The whole time I'm praying, like all the way there. We 15 minutes. They steady calling. I'm not answering. I answer my sister. She's screaming and hollering like, "Where you at? Grandma just flatline." Like, by the time I got there, I done had an anxiety attack. So they wouldn't even let me go up there to see her. So I was just mad because like, damn, like you was waiting on me and I ain't even make it. So that really had took a toll on me. Like my mom and them, it was nothing nobody could do. Like my daddy usually could calm me down. Like he couldn't even calm me down. I was mad. I was like, y'all need to start my car so I can go see this woman. Like, what? My mama was too calm for me. Like, this woman just killed your mama. You too calm for me. But she knew I was gonna be. Somebody got to stay calm in situations like that.
Yeah.
So when I got back home, it was just like I didn't grieve. Like I did her makeup and her casket or whatever, but she was at peace. Like you could tell that my grandma was really at peace. So it was just like, okay, she good, but I'm not good. So what the hell? So at that time, I would just cry. Like out the blue, I could be with my friends, we having a good time, and I just bust out crying.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I do need the help. Then she died in November. I ended up getting in a bad car accident. Messed up my face, my pelvis, my hip, my spine. I got hit by a diesel truck. And I almost bit my tongue off. So like if you hear my tongue heavy, that's why. Like
Yeah.
I ain't got no feeling at the end of my tongue. Then like right after that or whatever, I started getting out of the bed and stuff. I had a hip brace on. Ended up getting set up by my friends. I let them come stay with me. Stuff went left in the house. Ended up fighting one of the friends. It was crazy. Like
Yeah.
locked the girl in the house. We ended up fighting and stuff like that. And then it was just I was fucked up because it's like damn. I opened my door to y'all and y'all do that.
Yeah.
So I'm coping with all this. I'm trying to, get through all this. And I stayed in the house. I never left the house.
Yeah.
So while all this still going on, I'm just still trying to manage. I started drinking every day. Literally like every day. At that time, me and, dude was still together. So he was just trying to figure out like what's wrong. Like I wasn't telling him like nothing ain't wrong. I was going out, I ended up started body grilling. That was my way to liquor. After that, it was just like became a party girl. Outside every day. Drinking. Like it got so bad till one day I just was like, fuck it. October 2021. Like I slit my wrist, took a whole bunch of pills, got drunk, and laid into.
Wow.
I was just ready to go. Like it was just like, fuck. I done fucked up. I ain't got my grandma no more. It was just like, what the hell?
And look, while you dealing with all of this, even your friends don't even know this is what you're dealing with. Man.
And then at that time, I wasn't trying to trust nobody because I opened my house to y'all and y'all set me up.
Yeah.
So it was like somebody dropped my location, but didn't nobody want to say who dropped it. So it was like, mm-mm. So then, like around that time, my dad was gonna come home, but I was trying to keep it cool because my daddy like we like this, so he know when I'm not there. So at the time, I'm just like, I just laid into it. I was just dying. Like when people tell you that they see the other light when they die, that's really true. Like I saw my grandma, she was in the tub,
Yeah.
like it was crazy because it's just like, damn, you really finna go out like that?
So how did you what was the outcome of that situation? Did somebody find you in the tub? Like, you
I
know,
got my grandma. She was standing there. She was just like, "Get up, like you tripping. You need to get up." So I don't know how I got out that tub, but I got out the tub and I got in the bed and he came. I don't know what made him come check on me that day or whatever, but he knew I was spazzing. Like so he came. I just remember like I was outside my body. Like as he was picking my body up, I was outside my body looking at him like, and he was just crying. He was like, "Man, don't do this." So that right there had gave me just the next day. It was just like I know I had mentally fucked him up when he saw me like that. So it was like you fucking up people that love you for real.
yeah.
So it was like, damn, I gotta get help. And then when he was like, you need to go get help, he didn't want me to go at first because when he think of psych ward, everybody think you straight jacket in the
Yeah.
seat and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, but it's really like that. If you,
If you really out of it like
yeah,
that.
if you can't control yourself, they gonna have to put you down. Like, but when I got there, he was like, I'm finna come get you. We gonna work on this. We gonna get through this. But you ain't finna go there. And I'm just like, no, just let me get help on my own because once I get help on my own, if they see I'm doing good, they gonna let me go.
Yeah.
And then daddy was finna come home the same week.
Yeah.
We got the call. So I'm like, I gotta shake back because I'm gonna have to go get my daddy anyway. So he was like, okay. He took care of the house. I had a rabbit at the time, so he take care of the rabbit.
Yeah.
He take care of my daddy while he was still locked up and stuff. So my daddy had finally asked, like, man, where my daughter at? Like, I ain't been hearing from her. What's going on? And he was like, man, Pop asked me what's going on. You want me to tell him? I'm like, man, he already know. And daddy told him, he was like, I know my daughter going through something. I feel it. Like, what's going on? He told him. He was like, man, she got to shake back. I got to talk to her. So they gave me a call. He called. He was like, man, I got approved for parole and you tripping? Like, you got to shake back, CB. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I am, Daddy. I had came to get help. I was in there for a week. The day I got out, they called and was like, you come get your pops. So I had to do another 5 hour turnaround to go get daddy.
Yeah.
So it was just like I got my dad. I was relieved. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Like everything was good, and then I thought I coped with it then, but I didn't. Like
Yeah.
I just wanted to go get help because you don't want to see your people like that. Like
You know, I ain't gonna lie, it leads me to this question. For real, for real. Do you feel like you've actually dealt with that trauma? Because
oh my grandma.
first, yeah, just all of it, period. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be a lot. You got somebody that you hold dear, your grandmother. She just passed. And then it ain't just like she just passed, it's the
Yeah, they
manner
kill her.
and the
They
way that she passed. You know what I'm saying? And then you have people that you think are your friends that's supposed to be there riding with you, comforting you, that you done open your door to, and then they betray you. Have you dealt with that? Like for real? Because it
I
can be
feel
a
like
lot.
one of the girls we was cool. Like that was my ace. That was my ace. Like we talked long as me and her had an understanding that we were able to hash out our differences. I don't care about all of them. Cause I to this day I ain't get over it. Cause if I see any of them, I might end up flashing out. Cause you ain't had that to do. But then it's just like I done overcame that situation too, so I ain't even finna give you that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like I ain't finna give you that. Cause you
You
set me up.
yeah. But you came so far from that person. You get what I'm
Like
saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is the God honest truth. Remember this: when you take a loss and you done bounce back, you know a lot of people that take a loss and be like, "Man, I'm gonna kill that nigga." But you, whatever it is that you done lost, you done made it back 3, 4 times.
three, four,
But
five
you
times.
still mad enough to go throw your life away for something that done happened in the past. You
Yeah.
still up. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody trick you out of position. You
And
know what I'm saying?
that was almost me. But like, after that last year that was the year for me. Like trauma wise, toxic, fighting, flashing, yeah. Like I don't know what the hell had happened, but I just became this anchor. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
That party girl.
You like if my mind made up on doing something, I'ma do it. When the world was looking for me, they say that I wasn't missing and this and that.
Yeah.
I ended up having a seizure, and to this day I don't know how I got by that water. Like when the police found me, I was sitting by water. I can't tell you how I drove there or how I got there. I was all the way from home. Like so I know the story had got twisted as if, oh, I flashed out behind a nigga and just went off the face of the earth. That's not what happened.
Let me ask you, man, do you think that the alcohol played a
Yeah, man,
vital
I was drunk.
part?
Oh, indeed it did. I'm not finna sit there and lie. When you sober and you getting drunk, if you mad, it's gonna turn violent. If you happy, you gonna have a happy night. If you sad, you gonna be crying. It's before you start drinking, whatever you got on your mind right then and there,
Yeah.
that's the outcome. And my mind was made up. Like I was always sad, crying. Like
Because of your
man,
relationship.
it wasn't even just that. It was just like, damn, I been giving my all in everything that I do. Like, why is this happening? Like my stove, bro, went to Cali, and then February came back. My stove was gone. Like my old shop, like
Yeah.
everything, they ain't leave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, damn, I took another big loss. That was 30K. I gotta start over. And everybody was like, it's gonna be all right. No, nigga, like this was my 30K out of my pocket. Like this
Yeah.
wasn't no loan or nothing. This was my money.
Yeah.
If you don't got no business, you're not gonna understand no loss like that. So you can't tell me how to feel. And that's why people used to piss me off talking to them. Cause I ain't finna listen to bullshit. You ain't finna sit here and tell me how I should feel.
Yeah.
No, this ain't that. And that aggravates me. Like, so people be like, you don't listen. It's not that I don't listen, I just don't listen to bullshit. Like, if you say for instance, like I got a homegirl, we going through the same thing in a relationship. How can you tell me to leave this man alone when you ain't even leave the man you messing with alone?
Yeah.
He probably doing you worse than me. You hear me? You gotta make it make sense. I don't listen to bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I know when to walk away, you know what I'm saying? that's bullshit. And I tell my homegirl, like, son, don't tell me nothing about no relationship because you in the same boat me I am.
Yeah.
Like, girl, they used to get so mad with me.
Yeah.
Can't tell you nothing. Nope.
Man, I think a therapist on a consistent basis would be good, man.
I got one.
But look, and this is why I was, you know me. You'll come to my shop and
And talk. I just used to be
I'm
mad.
watching everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching about aliens, everything go with me. You know what I'm saying? Because my mind is always open, right?
Mhm.
And I was listening to a dude talk about his therapist, and he say one of the things that I love about going to my therapist is this: I can tell him and express to him
And you ain't
everything
gotta
about
never
him,
hear it
and you
again.
ain't got to never worry about nobody
I try to
telling your
tell people,
business, man.
like after the police found me or whatever, he was just like, "Are you suicidal?" And I was like, "No."
What happened in that situation? We ain't just gonna skip past that. What happened? How did you get by the water? Or was you
I
in
don't
water?
I don't remember how I got by the water, but like what led
You
up
was
to
drunk.
me, no, like at that time I didn't know I was having seizures. Like I was just always tired. Like I couldn't drive to my mom's house, I couldn't drive to my house. I was just tired, like, and then it was just to the point where like I don't know.
Have you
And
have you always had seizures or
on
did
my
they
car
come?
accident.
Oh, okay.
But it's like once I had started, I got mentally fucked up. That's when I was just having them every other day,
Yeah.
like all the time. I get triggered, I'm finna have a seizure. Like so, it was like, God damn, and it hurt. I be so tired. Like imagine getting shocked.
Yeah.
That's what it feel like. Like it hurt. You can like I can hear you, but it's just as I'm
Your
going through that,
body is
it
not
hurt.
reacting.
Yes, it hurts so bad. Like I be so tired. I be want to go to sleep.
It's like all your circuits shutting down.
Yeah.
And I know about that because, we have a daughter that was having seizures at one time. So uh trust me, I understand. Well, I don't know because I haven't had a seizure, but I understand the
Hmm.
process of it. So
Yeah. So
like,
it's just like at the time of all that going on, I was just dealing with so much. I started back drinking. So in the midst of that, I hate when I'm in a relationship and they use what you've been through against you. That is a trigger for me. Like I'm like that shit make me so mad right now. Cause don't do that. If I'm opening up to you, don't allow yourself to use that in no argument and then try to get under my skin. Cause now I'm gonna want to hurt you. So it just had end up turning to we got so violent, so toxic to where we started fighting each other. Words, oh, you gonna say this? Okay, I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? Like it just got to that point, and then it was just like so much going on. I don't know. I had just flashed. But what's crazy? Like I was supposed to go to my sister's house that night. I don't remember. Like so it was just like I hate that I don't remember because I want to tell it right.
yeah,
But can't nobody tell that story for me. I
yeah,
done heard it all. I done heard it all. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how that happened. That's once my sister found me, she was just like, go get help. So I ended up going to get help. But this time I went and got help. And it was actually him and his brother. Like, I had sat down and talked to all of them, and they was just like, yeah, CB, I just feel like you need the help now. So this time I actually was going to actually get help
yeah.
and not just doing it for somebody else. So when I did go, I went to Harris Mental Health.
Hmm.
I thought they were finna lock me up. You know what I'm saying? Talking to them. Look, the one was like, don't go in there telling them people you suicide or homicidal now because they going to lock you up. So I'm like, no, I ain't either one of them. So she was just like, you want to talk to what color you want your psychiatrist to be, a woman, male. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You give me the option. All right, give me a black woman. So they ended up giving me the black woman. We talked, and then she sent me to another psychiatrist, and he was like Asian or something.
Yeah,
But he cool, like,
yeah.
so he telling me everything, but they pay attention to every little detail.
Hmm.
So he was telling me like, he started talking about my grandma, started talking about my dude. So he was like, all right, bitch, you finna make me mad now. So I got to like anytime I calm down, I do this. So like if I'm mad, I get to count my fingers like this.
Yeah.
So he was watching me. He was like, "Yeah, you got a lot of diagnoses. Woo the woo. He got talking about my pops and stuff. Everything like childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Everything that'll make you feel away." And after that, he gave me my diagnosis. I started my medications. I started treatment. I was at a 31. That's bad
What what's
mentally.
what's the what's the scale from a 1 to what?
I don't know the exact numbers on the scale because my therapist she'll tell me like, oh, you was at a 31, that was bad, but now you at this, so you good.
Yeah.
So in May I was at a 31.
Yeah.
October I got down to 11. But mind you,
Yeah.
October's when I flashed out in July. Yeah, I ended up going to jail in August. And then when I got out of jail, I ain't gonna lie, that jail was a wake up call for me. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't come up here to catch a charge. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fighting a felony charge. As a woman, that's crazy. So it's just like once I had turned myself in, I was like, damn.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man, that I think a lot of women should know. The law has no respect of person. A lot of women think, and
Nope.
I'm not saying this your situation, but some women don't, they
Whoever
like
calls
to,
the
they like,
police first,
yeah.
they the victim.
And see, some women like to hit men, and think that, just because I'm a woman, they not gonna take me to jail now, especially in Harris County or in Houston.
Now I ain't
You
gonna
going to
say,
jail.
yeah, but I ain't never hit him first. Like, he hit me first. That's
Yeah.
what opened the door for me to even start fighting on you. You open that door, you put your hands on me one time.
But if you knew that
That's
the
the way.
situation was toxic, you seen it, why did you stay?
How can you walk away from somebody that saved your life?
Mm.
So it was like,
Whew, I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah.
I ain't got no rebuttal. I ain't
Nobody
gonna
don't
lie.
understand that. It wasn't nothing. Like, they don't know who I dealt with behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Like, but everybody knew that man loved and cared for me. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
It was just, we wasn't for each other. Like, but we couldn't leave each other. Soul ties are real. Like, that's real.
Yeah.
But that man saved my life, so it was like, I told him though the first time when he said I told him to walk away. I told him that. I said, if you leave now, I'm cool, cause I know I'm gonna be mentally attached to you.
Yeah.
You can't mentally attach yourself to somebody and think you finna just, oh, all right, go about your business, I'm gonna go about mine.
Yeah.
No, like, and then him seeing me like that too, I know that it was just like, damn, she really do need help. Like, she really fighting for her life, and don't nobody see it but me.
So look, let me ask you this, man. How was it that you were around your friends and family and nobody saw it? You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't feel like comfortable enough to open up to nobody so
We
somebody can
ain't
help you?
growing up. We wasn't like that. Like, we had tough love. Like, my mama did what she could.
Yeah.
My mama had 9 kids to love on, 8 kids living. You got 8 different personalities. You got to love on everybody. You sharing one type of love. So we ain't grew up like that. Even as siblings growing up, we wasn't close.
Yeah.
Like, me and my big sister, we was close because when she get in trouble, my mama swear to God, I knew what was going on. So
Yeah.
I'm getting put out with her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me and my sister always had that, but I'm like the protective sister. Like, they gonna call me before I call them. If someone go to call CB, like, I was the hustling one. Like, man, I was selling drugs when I was in high school. I used to go to the doctor for them pills. Everybody go to the doctor for pain meds.
Yeah.
Got to college, it was just like helping. I just needed to help my mama, like, you know what I'm saying? So, not telling her what's going on. I'm on probation and everything.
Yeah.
Not telling her, then, one of my brothers, he started getting the pills and selling them so I wouldn't have to do it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay. And then it's just like, my sister, like, we all got close when my grandma died. We all started bonding. So it was like, all right, my
But you
sister know
still
what's
wasn't
going on.
comfortable enough to open up.
Because it's like we all going through our own stuff, and I don't want my problems to overwhelm somebody, because that's really true. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody not mentally good in their head and you go talk to them about your problems all the time, it's always negative. That shit will get in their head and they'll flash out.
Yeah.
They won't even fuck with you because of that.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just, I had to learn from that experience too. Like, I can't you can't help me because you need help.
Yeah.
So it just ain't there. And then like my friends, at that time, I was no like you can't help me either. I'm helping y'all. Like I was always that friend though. Like everybody used to come to me because relationships didn't do them. Like when I moved here, I was 3 years celibate. I wasn't talking about it. I was focused on my business, like trying to get that out. My friends had the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to just talk to them, make me mad. All right, bye. I ain't finna do all that. But when you love somebody, that's just what it is. So loving my siblings, it was different. I don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
I'm always the one that's getting in trouble. So it was like, God damn. So it was just like my sister saw it though, and then it was just like, damn, how you? She had kids. Her son, I loved him like he was my son. So that was my way out. Having her son was helping me. Like so when we split and I couldn't take her son, they had me just I was sad. So and I can't have kids, so it's like I don't want no kids. I love on other people's kids. But as far as me and my siblings, like I love them. But we all grown. We all know like everybody dealing with their stuff. We done had a table talk though, like a
Yeah.
family table talk where they told me like, CB, you used to drink too much. Like, you know, everybody telling everybody how they felt. But when I got help, it was like, I know I'm breaking my family with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, why you doing it? And you supposed to be the one carrying your family on your back. So it was like, I gotta shake back. So once, you know, them finding me by the water, my sister came to talk to me. That's when she just knew. She was like, you could have told me.
See, I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people really don't pay attention to. When we be going through whatever it is that we be going through, I deal with stuff internally. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't like. I used to be like I don't want to burden nobody, cause
Yes.
I don't. First of all, I don't like nobody coming, especially no nigga. I don't like no nigga coming to me constantly complaining about his problem. My nigga, figure it out. If you a
For
female, it's
real.
something. It might be a little different, but you know, one thing that I realized about that is we hold so much in, right? And then when something drastic like that happen, and our people find out what we dealing with, they'll let us know, like, man, you could have been came and talked to me. You know what I'm saying? But it just be us. We be feeling like we're gonna be a burden to
But
them, you know?
listen, what can you tell me to help me mentally? Words can go so far. But treatment, like, people don't want to be on pills, you know, but y'all take legal drugs
Yeah.
to cope. I'm telling you, if you go get help for real, like, I tell my friends all the time, when they tell me they depressed, this and that, I'll talk to them, tell them, find you something to do. If you sitting there wasting time, you're going to sit there and think. You know what I'm saying? Like, voices is real. Demons, all that is real.
How do you deal with how do you cope with every day? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
be
everyday
good.
life.
Like, I just keep busy. Like, if I know I wake up and I have a bad day, I start thinking about the past or something, I take my medicine. Bitch, you won't get in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I just know, like, I don't know, I'm really at peace. Like,
You ever heard the saying, as a man thinketh, so is he?
yeah,
So look, try doing this. Before you wake up, when you wake up in the morning, before your
meditate.
feet, not even meditate, before your feet hits the ground, as soon as you open your eyes, think of 10 things to be grateful for.
You know what's crazy?
Do that every day listen, man, do that every day for 31 days. Studies have proven this, that it would change your brain, like the way your brain function and everything. It's really real. It would transform the way you think, because I used to be like that. When I first seen it, I was like, man, I ain't finna do that. But then something told me, man, you ain't got nothing else, give it a try.
Yeah.
And you'll soon realize that you start becoming that better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when we wake up, we might wake up on the wrong side of the bed, right?
You better go back to
What you
sleep.
think? What you think your day gonna be like?
You gonna
You
be,
finna be hot. You finna be upset
yeah,
and everything.
like,
You have to start off with in a great, in a positive mood and a positive attitude. And one of the ways to do that is what I just told you. You know what I'm saying? Start your day off like that for 30 days.
And then before I even had that mental breakdown, you was one of the persons I had called. I had talked to you.
And you
And you
ain't
was telling
listen.
me about meditating. I
Yeah.
was doing it.
Yeah.
But I knew I needed help. But it was working.
Yeah.
I was meditating in the car and everything. I said, oh, let me see what Mike, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I listen. I just don't take heed to what they telling me, till it's too late. So I take it all in.
Yeah.
But I ain't taking it in bullshit.
Yeah.
So when I finally sit down and just hit, damn, I should have listened. Damn, they said this. And now I'm. So I don't know, I'm doing good. My psychiatrist, we do every month.
Yeah.
My therapist, she'll call me out the blue.
Yeah.
CB, I'm good.
Yeah.
We got to do a meeting tomorrow. I'm like, okay, what you doing? You ain't getting no trouble.
Yeah.
Like when I caught my charge, I had to tell them that.
Yeah.
She said, what you? I said, I know. But it pop up on, anything that I do is going to pop up and it's going to show them. Like, I went to jail, my psychiatrist was like, Harris County.
Yeah.
I was like, he was like, what did you do? Did you take your medicine that day? I said, no, I didn't. I got drunk. I said I was going to do something and I did it.
Yeah. Man, look, let me ask you, man, how does it feel to know that now you have that outlet to be able to, some people there to, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I'm on some bullshit today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that feel finally?
It's good to me because people don't know nothing about Harris Center, or they don't know where to get help. They think a therapist you gotta pay for.
Yeah.
Everything that I do, they pay for everything. I don't do nothing.
You just show up.
They put you on the program. You got this long. If they feel like your sickness this and that, they put you in there that long. If they feel like you're doing good, they start changing everything. But you forever with them people.
Yeah.
Y'all locked in. If they make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
If housing, like epilepsy month was in November, they called me and was like, you got stipend and stuff like that. We got stuff for y'all epilepsy this month. Come out, show your face, get active. Suicide awareness, they do stuff like that. Like, they make sure you really walk away.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, look, let me ask you this before we get out of here, man. It's a lot of young women, older women too. It's a lot of men and women. I'm gonna say that's dealing with mental health issues, that's ashamed or that feel insecure about it. What kind of advice would you give them?
Go get help. Harris Center. If I gotta send you the link so you can drop it,
Yeah.
put it in there. They go look, do the research. If they feel like they don't want nobody to know, it'll never come out. Everything's confidential. Like, if you don't want nothing shown, it's not gonna come up. Like, don't dwell on your past. Just try to move forward. Like, you gotta deal with childhood trauma. You gotta deal with trauma, period.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't deal with that, you're gonna break people that came to help you. That's supposed to love on you for real. Like, you're gonna break your family. You're not gonna even create a great family if you traumatized.
Yeah.
How can you bring a child in this world on good trauma when, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. That's, no. Like, you gotta get help. You have to talk to somebody. Stop talking to your friends too, because when you fall out, you gonna hear it again.
Say that.
You gonna hear it again. Stop talking to your partners, brothers, sisters, mothers, because you gonna hear it again. Like, those people don't be worth it. If you do got good people in your corner where you can actually vent about your trauma and you never have to hear it again, keep them people around, because they mean you good.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when you fall out with somebody or y'all don't see eye to eye, trauma shouldn't be the first thing you throw in their face.
Yeah.
Because that's why people don't want to talk to nobody. When men want to talk to you about their trauma and you throw it in their face, they're not going to open up to you no more.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that too, because I used to do that.
Yeah.
Bitch, you hurt me, I'm finna hurt you now. Bitch, this is what you said to me, I'm gonna say it back to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you wondering what's wrong with your dude and he ain't talking to you no more because you done closed the door. Like, you
Yeah.
tripping, you know what I'm saying? And it's vice versa. And it, baby mamas, like, they be going through the worst. And they be sticking with it. Just get help while you carrying that child because everything that you feel, that baby getting it.
Yeah.
So, like, no, go get help. Go to the Harris Center. Like, that's my best advice. Go to the Harris Center. I was telling everybody.
Yeah.
They got their own doctors. I care, like, everything medical. Like, I don't go to the regular hospitals. I go to they doctors.
Yeah.
Like, they got their own everything.
Yeah.
So you don't, and then you never have to. You probably paying like $3 copayment. Like, go get it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with needing help. Like, nothing wrong with asking for help.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with finding help. People feel like, oh, girl, she crazy. I am crazy, bitch, but I got help. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Call me what you want.
I'm
But I
getting
don't
the
want to
help
got
that I
help.
need. Yeah.
And I can talk about it, like, because I ain't ashamed of it, but I used to be. I ain't want nobody knowing I was
Come on,
crazy.
man.
I said, well, I ain't want nobody knowing I was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, don't tell these people I'm in here. Don't
But
tell them.
you know, I had made a post that resonated with people, man. See, there's no need for you to be ashamed of who you was. If you was crazy back then, cool. You, as long as you're not crazy now. The only time it's a
I have
problem
my
is when you
crazy
ain't
days, you know
evolved.
what
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying?
But yeah, man, like I'm grateful, man, that you were able to come and sit down with me and chop it up with me about something that a lot of people don't want to have a conversation about,
Never.
that they want to hide. It's a bunch of you crazy folks out here that really need help. You know what I'm saying? That think that weed and perks and all of that is going to help, and it don't do nothing but make the situation worse.
It
You know
make
what
you
I'm saying?
feel good at the moment.
At the moment, yeah. But actually getting real help, you know what I'm saying? What's the hair center?
Yeah.
Shout out to the hair center. You know what I'm saying?
Harris help center. Go.
Yeah. But man, thank you. I really appreciate you for sitting down with me, man.
You
Shout
almost
out.
made me cry. Look,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's all good though. You know
That's
what I'm
how I
saying?
know I'm overcoming a lot, because usually I couldn't even talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't even talk about a lot without crying.
Yeah.
So I'm at peace. Like,
Yeah.
can't nobody break my spirit,
Yeah.
break my soul.
You better not let them.
Ain't gonna. You gonna be broke before me. Like, I'm really at peace. I'm really happy with everything that I got going on.
That's what's up, man. Hey, how can they find you and your business and all of that?
Came to Slay CO. That's on Instagram. Not giving y'all my personal, you know what I'm saying? But you can follow me on there if y'all need any questions. The link will be in the bio. I'm gonna post it so they can see it. But yeah, that's how they can find me.
Man, with that being said, man, don't just watch my content and don't like and subscribe or do none of that, man. Get me into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
comment,
baby,
subscribe, and all of that, man.
that's
We
the
going up
motivational
2024, man. I appreciate y'all for staying this long, man. Until next time, I'm out.